We've spent most of the last few years trying to get computers to do what we used to do, but just do it cheaper, better, and faster. This is really the heart of what's happening in the information age. But right now, because of the increase in the power of computers, we are able to do a lot more than that. And this is really what I think the revolution is that's waiting to happen in your office. It's not just about computerizing what has been done before, about making things cheaper, better, faster. It's actually about something else. This is, if you like, the next wave of the digital era coming our way. But let me explain what I mean by way of an example. I'm sure you're aware of Google's driverless cars by now. These cars were released in 2009 initially, and by 2012 they had already been given licenses in a number of states of the United States of America. So Nevada, California, Arizona, and other states have given Google's driverless cars licenses to be legal on the roads. You can fly into Los Angeles airport tomorrow morning, go through passport control, and as you come out the other side, you don't just go to a normal taxi rank, you can actually get into one of Google's driverless cars, punch in the name of your hotel, and through the crowded, busy, bustling streets of Los Angeles, a car with no driver will get you safely to your hotel. Now, I'm not predicting anything here, this is already happening. But I think that by 2025, not only will these cars be legal in many cities and countries in the world, they will also be compulsory. And the reason for that is that if every car in a particular environment, if every car in a city center is driverless, without exception, every single car is able to then not only drive itself through the streets, but also has the potential to connect and communicate with every single other car in that environment. And they can, between them, negotiate a traffic pattern, a temporary traffic pattern just for them, changing the direction of traffic, turning traffic lights off, changing stop streets, and so on. In other words, a network of computers is able to do things that we as human beings are not able to do. And this is, I think, the promise that massively increased computing power that's made mobile and cheap and accessible, this is what can come to your office. Now, this is what you need to be thinking about. What is your driverless car? I'm not saying you need a driverless car in your office, but what is the concept? What is the thing that computers could do in your industry that you as human beings can't do? So even if we could do everything cheaper, better, faster, we still can't network, we still can't do what a system of driverless cars can do. I wonder, what is your driverless car? What is it that is the next stage in evolution, even revolution, of the digital age in your company, in your industry, in your office? This is a hard question. I'm really asking you to think about the things you can't think about. I'm asking you what can be done that you can't do. These are kind of impossible questions to answer. Really difficult because your industry is right up here in your face. But step back and ask this question. What's my driverless car? What's the driverless car in our industry? Maybe asking the question in that way will unlock something for you. Why don't you do that today? Take a colleague out to lunch and tell them the story and ask them that question. What is your driverless car?